Hello students, now we will be discussing the question answers of the chapter that is manufacturing industries. So let's get started. First we have tick the correct answers. Which of the following type of industries is not classified on the basis of raw material? Mineral based, it is based on mineral. Marine is based on the marine fishes, and pastoral based, it is based on dairy products. So cooperative based will be the answer. Uh, which of the following which of the following is not an input for iron and steel industry? If you just look at the paragraph where inputs are mentioned, so you'll find iron ore, coal, and manganese. So the answer will be B, that is cast iron. Question 3 says which of the following is not a chemical based raw material for the textile industry? So chemical based in the sense rayon, nylon, and polyester, they are mentioned in the chapter. So flax will be the answer. It is asking not a chemical based raw material. Question number 4 says which of the following terms is not associated with cotton textile industry? So if you just like look at that paragraph, you'll find everything apart from hardware. So hardware is the answer. Hardware is related to IT industry. The first and the modern textile mill in India was established in Mumbai. It is given in that particular paragraph. Okay, section B says that we have to match the column. Flying shuttle, it was discovered in 1733. Then we have carding machine, it is in 1748. Dhaka is associated with muslin, and Musulipatnam is associated with cheat. So just like mark them in that manner. Then we have distinguished between the following agro-based and forest-based industries. So first we go to agro-based industries. In case of what you'll be doing is you can just like write it in paragraph also. You'll be starting from here. Agro-based industries obtain raw material from agriculture, plant and animal, cotton, textile, jute, vegetable, following process. Okay, that is plant and animal. So you just like write till this point. The silk, maize, sugar and processing are agro-based. Hold on a second. You will be for this. You will be writing this complete paragraph. You have to start from here. Then you will be writing till this point. Second one, we have forest-based industries. So we'll just go to the paragraph which is related to forest-based industries. You'll be starting from here. Forest-based industries obtain raw material from plant, trees, and bush and grass, paper, and these are the examples. So that is it for it. Then we have small scale and large scale industries. Small scale, we just come to on the basis of size. We have cottage industries, and we have small scale and large scale. So first we will be writing small scale industries use power driven machine. Raw material are obtained from outside goods. They are generally owned by individual. Can employ small scale industry play an important role? They produce paper, cloth. Okay. They are generally owned by individual and employ small number of laborers till this point. From this to this, you can just write this. Large scale industry use heavy power, thousand of labor. They bring raw material far off places and product to the market. You just like write till this point only. That will be long enough for you to learn. Then moving on to next one, we have public sector and joint sector. For first one, we have public sector. Public sector industries are owned and managed by the central and state governments or their agencies. Bilai and Steel Plant and Bharat Heavy Limited are examples of these industries. Then we have joint. You will be starting from here. Joint industries are owned marginally by private firms and government agencies. Gujarat Alkali Chemicals Limited, Punjab National Bank. You'll be writing complete paragraph, but what you do is you just like strike out this Gujarat Alkalis and Chemicals Group Limited. You can just like write Punjab National Bank and Oil India Limited are joint sector industries. Okay, moving on to next, we have private sector and cooperative sector industries. So for this, we just go to based on ownership. Private sector is mentioned here. Private sector industries are owned and managed by an individual or a group of individuals. Reliance Industries Limited, Tata Industries. Okay, you can just like write and you can strike out one. You can just like write Reliance Industries Limited and Tata Steel are private sector industries. Then moving on to private sector and cooperative sector. So on the next page we have cooperative sector. For cooperative sector, you will be writing cooperative sector industries are owned and managed by a group of people. Generally, the members are producers of the raw materials. Then you'll be writing the last line, that is Amul is an example of cooperative industry. Students, just don't get confused. Read the question carefully about which two are asked and accordingly write from the chapter. If you have got any questions, then you let me know. Okay, next we have a D short answer questions. Explain the terms manufacturing and industry with example. We have to explain them with example. These are given on the first page. First we have manufacturing. Okay, the processing of raw material into finished goods such as cotton into cloth, sugarcane into this is called manufacturing. Examples are given in this, and apart from that, you can just strike out a few examples also. You can just cut this into because there are already 2 3 examples given here: paper to cloth, sugarcane to sugar. You can cut out this also. 2 examples are enough for this. So you'll be starting from here. The processing of raw material into finished products such as cotton and cloth, sugarcane into sugar is called manufacturing, and examples are also there. Then we have industry. Okay, economic activity which is associated with the production, you will be starting from here. Any economic activity which is associated with production of goods is called industry. The extraction of minerals, production of goods or services is called industries. You'll be writing till this point only. Okay. Okay, then we have next question as what is industrial system? Explain the different aspect of industrial system with examples. So there was given to us a whole page dedicated to this. This is going to be a little bit longer because it is though it is given in short answers, but it is not possible to. Okay, we are asked about industrial system, so we have industrial system here. Okay, the functioning you will be starting from here, known as industrial system. This system consists of input, processes, and output. Then you will be writing input include raw materials such as source of power, labor, cost of machinery, transport, and other infrastructure. Other infrastructure को काट सकते हैं, transport को भी काट सकते हैं. You can write till this so that it is easy for you to learn. Processes include a variety of activities to convert raw material into finished products. That is, you can strike out this line, no need to write this because that will serve. Then we have output is a final finished products and the income earned after the sale. Okay. Industrial system with example. So we have to further write, for example, cotton textile input are this, labor is transportation, main process ginning, spinning and weaving, the output is cloth. You have to write this complete paragraph also since we are asked about the example. So this will be a little bit longer, but since it is the only answer available with us. Okay, this is your D2 answer to D2. If you got any questions, any doubt, then you ask in the class. Okay, then we have what are input processes and output of iron and steel industry. There is special paragraph that was given to iron and steel industry. Okay, we are to discuss input, output and processes. So we'll be starting from here. This is, let me put up the mark. This is D3. So this is your D3. Input coal limestone, this process include this, and output obtained is iron and steel. So we'll be writing this complete paragraph till the output is obtained as iron and steel. Okay, then we have question number 4. What do you know about the information technology industry in 21st century? So you go to the last page. Okay. Okay, IT industry, and then we will have this one. Okay, information and technology in the 21st century has enabled transformation. This has made communication not only cheaper. The introduction of high-tech application of gadgets, iPhone, iPad have been revolutionary. What you can do is you can just write till this point only. That will be long enough. This is our answer to D4. Okay. Moving on to next question, we have E1. Classify industries on the basis of raw materials used. Okay, and their size and ownership with examples. Industries on the basis of raw material used. So that is also going to be a little longer. We have to go to classification according to the raw material used. Okay, on the basis of raw material. So let me just, what we will do is we will just be like writing the, we will just be like writing the name of that industry, their size and ownership. Okay. This is also asking their size and ownership with example. So what we will be doing is we will just be writing the classification and two examples. So you have to be a little bit more careful about this. So first we go to this section, classification of industries. Then you will be writing, you will be starting from here. The industry can be classified into several groups. So then you will be writing on the basis of raw material. Agro based industries, you will be writing this, and then you will be writing cotton textile, jute textile, silk textile. That is it. So you will be writing the heading, and the examples are, for example, you will be writing for example cotton textile, jute textile, silk textile, etc. You don't need to write all of this. etc लिख देना यहाँ पर. तो आपने क्या करना है, बेसिकली यू हैव टू फर्स्ट यू हैव टू राइट दिस ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल. You'll be writing just the heading and two examples, cotton textile, jute textile. That is it. Then second one we have mineral based industries. You will just be like writing this. So you'll just be like writing the heading, and then you'll be writing two example, iron and steel, aluminum and cement. Cement are mineral based industries. Okay. So you will be writing only this heading, and then you will be writing, for example, iron and steel, aluminum and cement industries are mineral based industries. Then next we have pastoral based industries. You will be writing they are, okay, woolen textile goods are products are pasta. You will be writing the last line, woolen, textile, leather goods and dairy products are pastoral based industries. Okay. So you'll be writing the heading, then you will be writing this line. Next we have marine based industries. You'll be writing this line, processing of seafood and manufacturing fish oil are marine based industries. Then you'll be writing forest based industries. You'll be writing paper, cardboard, rayon are forest based industries. You just like strike out these words. You'll be writing forest based industries, then we have paper, cardboard, rayon are forest based industries. Then you will be again changing the heading. This has to be heading on the basis of size. Okay. On the basis of size, you will be writing cottage industries, and then farmers or craftsmen in their free time make goods like rope basket and loom clothes, their items, leather items. Okay. So we'll just be like writing these examples. In the same case, we just move on to the next one, that is small scale industry. You will be writing just this small scale industry, and then you will be writing they produce cloth, goods, toy, furniture, machine parts and leather goods. You can just like machine parts, you can just like write till this point only. You can write till toys. Okay. So you have to write this by giving this one example. Then we have large scale industry. Large scale industry, you will just be like writing the name, and then you will be writing iron and steel mill, textile mill, and then you will be writing are examples of large scale industries. ये transport equipment and pharmaceuticals आपने नहीं लिखना है. You have to start from iron and steel mills, textile mills are example of large scale industries. Then next we have ownership based. On the basis of ownership, you will be writing. First, you will be writing the heading as on the basis of ownership. Number one will be private sector industries. You will be writing Reliance Industry Limited, Tata Steel, and you can just omit out Hindustan Motors. You will be writing Reliance Industry Limited and Tata Steel are private sector industries. Then you will be writing number 2, that is public sector industry. Public sector industry, then you will be writing the examples. You will be writing Bhilai Steel Plant and Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited are examples of this. Then you will be writing joint sector industry. So in this case, joint sector industry, you will be writing, this is number 3, joint sector industries, and then you will be writing Punjab National Bank and Oil India are examples of joint sector industries. Okay. Okay, then you will be writing cooperative sector industries and their examples. You will be writing the last line, that is Amul is an example of cooperative based industries. Okay, that is it for this question. We will be moving on to the next one. Explain the factors which influence the location of industries. There is a long list given. Okay, so some of the factors. First you will be writing this: factors affecting the location of industries are. Out of these points, you write any 4 points. Okay, you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can write any this one, this one, this one. You have to write any 4 points. That is it. Okay. Then we have next question: describe the growth and development of cotton textile industry in India. Cotton textile industry, it is a special paragraph that is given to this. Okay, we have on this cotton textile industry. Okay, textile industry, oldest a variety of this, and then on the next page, okay, you will be writing from this paragraph. The first modern textile mill industry was established in Mumbai. Since then, industry's rapid growth. At present, you will be writing this complete paragraph. All the cotton textile mills are located in the city. Most of them are in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu. Okay. At present, rapid. Since then, the industry at present largest organized modern industry in India. What you do is you just like strike out this line. That will make it too long of answer. There are already been many questions which are too long in this chapter. So what you do is you just like struck out this location. You start from here. Then industry in India. After that, you just like write this line. Mumbai in Maharashtra is the largest center and rightly called the Cottonopolis of India. So you will be starting from the top of the paragraph, that is the first modern cotton textile industry, finishing at in India, then add one more line, that is Mumbai in Maharashtra, and then you will be writing till of India. Okay, then we have write a short note on information and technology industry. Okay. Okay, imagine this. Okay, all right. And then we have VLEs and information technology as. Okay, you just like information which uses software and computer to manage information. Machine is called hardware, while what you do is you just write this one for this. This you can write this paragraph. Okay. So this will be your answer to E4. Don't get confused about this. This is D4 is separate. So for this, what you will be doing is you will starting with information technology and called software. That is it. Okay. Okay. Then we have the HOTS question. That is, why are iron and steel important for growth development of modern civilization? So there was this direct answer that is given in iron and steel industry. Okay. So we have. Okay, all right. In this case, what you will be doing is you will be starting from here. This is on page number 170. Iron and steel industry have developed major role in the growth and development of modern civilization. The metal is used to make wide products like machine tools and a variety of durables. Hold on, let me just erase out these things. Machine tools and a variety of durable goods of daily use. So we'll be writing daily use. That will be your answer to question number E5. Okay. Okay, all right. That would be all. If you got any questions, then you let me know.